Assalamu alaikum everyone. First of all, I'm sorry about my voice. I just got flu from my kids. They got from their school, from the other kids. But yeah. Anyways, I really wanted to come here to talk about potty training. Everyone is talking about it, so I wanted to add my input in it. This is the perfect time and perfect season for potty training because it's not too hot, not too cold, and kids are not reluctant to use commode and potty pot. It's a long journey for every mother, and it's different for everybody, every mother, for every kid. And some people say just go with the flow, but if you are concerned about their hygiene and if you want to cut the expenses of the diapers, then it's good for you, it's perfect for you. And it saves the time. It helps you to avoid diaper rashes. It's the worst thing in the entire motherhood. Anyways, like for me, I got the diaper rash. My kids got the diaper rash like twice or thrice, but those were worse, and it was because of the teething and not because of the diaper, because I was the mom, because I am the mom who changes diaper like every 1.5 1 hour, or when I feel like they did pee, or like twice, I just changed that. And it was costing a lot for me because I don't compromise the hygiene, I don't compromise the kids' health. So I was changing the diaper every 1 hour, or maybe sometimes half an hour. I don't know, I was a freak, but I was doing that. Mothers don't do that, and I would recommend, please do that, because when you don't change the diaper like for 2 hours, when it is exceeded to the 3 hours, it gives you rashes. It gives your kids rashes. And I will definitely tell you the remedy for the rashes, and it works like wonders. I will tell you, but I would recommend, like, if your kid is using the diapers, like, change it every like 2 hours. Don't even if they they are not peeing in it, because there are some chemicals, and they're not good for the skin, and kids have very sensitive skin. So yeah. Anyways, how I started my journey of the potty training, my mother helped me a lot. Like, when Salah was 6 months old, she made him made him to sit in a potty pot, and he was doing pee and poop in it. And it was the best time. Like, almost for 2 or 3 months he was doing so, but then he started teething, and it was worse, and he got swear diarrhea because of that. And our routine got disturbed, and I did not have time because I was working. I did not have time to make him sit 10 or 15 times a day on a pot, because he was too young. He was not able to sit on commode, so he was sitting in a pot. Anyways, but those 3 months were great in terms of his hygiene, and it was giving me peace of mind, because I told you already, I couldn't stand the fact like it is in a diaper like for 1 hour, or like maximum 2 hours. And what I was doing, I was changing diaper. Even if we are traveling, I was changing diapers like every 2 hours, right in the middle of the road. And yeah, this was my life. But now, alhamdulillah, Salar is 5 years old, and Heather is 3.5 years old. He will be 4 in June, inshallah. And Salar was potty trained like in the age of almost 2.5 years when I started that again. And Heather was same, 2.5 years. Salar was 2 years. Heather was 2.5 years. Salar was like, he got trained because I made him potty trained early, a little bit early, though it's not too early, but a little bit early, because he was doing diaper disasters a lot. He was a healthy baby, mashallah. He was eating a lot. He was eating good. His eating habits were very good. So he was, doing poop disasters. So I had to make him, potty train, and he did it in 3 days. And you know what I was doing? I bought so many, potty training diapers, and those what we call them, pants. So but it did not work out for me. It was still making mess. But what I was doing it, then I started making him sit in a pot. Like, if your kid is not sitting in a commode, make him sit in a pot. And you cannot believe I changed almost 10 pots for him. And like, from those 10 pots, maybe you think I'm exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. Those were exactly 10 pots, and few pots were not even used, and I just gave them away to my friends and to my maids. I just gave them away. But only one pot, he liked it. It was bought from the local market. I still have that because it was that nice. I still have that. I can show you the pictures, or I will show you the pictures here. So it was that kind of pot, because it was the shape was like that. It was, the pee was not coming out, and he was too young, so he was sitting on it properly. Anyways, what I did it, like, I used to made him sit like every half an hour, or whenever I feel like he wants to pee, or whenever I give him water, I make him sit in the pot. So after 3 days, he got to know, like, there's something my mom wants me to do it here. So he got it, and he started pooping or peeing in the pot, and my life was at peace. For Heather, again, this was the weather, like, not too hot, not too cold. This was the perfect weather, and I start making him sit on the pot. He was refusing it. Heather, he just refused to use the pot, so I made him sit in commode directly, and I used the commode cover for him. It was perfectly fine for him, and he was using it. Anyways, like, Heather took almost 1 week. So I was using the same procedure with him. Like, I was making him sit in, whenever I was giving him water, I was making him sit in a commode. And whenever he was making faces like he want poop time, I was making him sit on a commode. And like, when it was the time for Heather, I did not use any potty training pants, nothing, not even diaper. He did poop disaster one time in his trouser, but and pee disasters were many times, but it is okay. It's worth doing it for the sake of for their hygiene, for their health, and most importantly, your diaper expenses. For me, at that time, like, 2 years back, 1.5 years back, it was costing me, only for Heather, excuse me, only for Heather, it was costing me almost like 25,000 or 30,000 rupees for the diapers. I saved a lot of money. And when once they will get used to of it, they will even they will start telling you during the night. And what you can do during the night, before putting them on bed, you can just take them to the washroom, and during the sleep time, you can just wake up once or twice. I know it's difficult, but it's part of our lives. Once or twice, just take them to the washroom while sleeping, and just take them back. And this is how it works. And still it is working like this for me, because now they don't wake up during the night time. Even in the winters, once during the winters they were waking up once, but during the summertime they are not waking now. So before taking them to the bed, just take them to the washroom, make the business done, and it's gonna work fine completely, and your life is going to piece. You are gonna love it. And still, if you want to ask anything, if you have some concerns, and if things are not going right for you, just ask me. I'm here. I will answer all of your questions. And yeah, happy potty training. Thank you so much, and don't forget to follow.